gym. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot. What you about to do now? Oh, I gotta cut this down. I gotta do this. Hand me this. Hand me that. So yeah, I'm not in nobody's gym, but me being in the kitchen every day is like the best fitness workout you could ever get. I mean, 50-pound box of potatoes, cases of chicken, going to Restaurant Depot, going to them supply stores, picking all that stuff off the counter, putting it into your cart, pushing it all around, putting it back there to pay for it, taking it back off to unload, getting to the house to unload it, breaking everything down, throwing out the trash. Then you got to clean up everything that you touched. Then slowly start to cook everything, prep everything, so you're constantly stopping, cleaning the kitchen, resetting it to keep doing it over and over and over and over again up until the day of the event. And so a lot of times, I mean, you've never seen me at an event. Like, I kind of, after it's over, like, I finally get to, like chill when everybody's kind of like, damn, what you about to do now? And I'm like, I'm going to sleep. Like, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Like, I'll catch up with y'all like 2 days, man. I got to go lay down for a little bit.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Sure, I'm the person, I just want to come to the event and eat. Eat, smoke a little bit, eat some more. I don't want to think about all the schematics of what goes into it. But it's dope knowing that you have a passion for it and you just get out there and cook up some bomb-ass food for everybody else to enjoy. That's dope. What's your favorite dish to cook?
I like everything. You know, as you said earlier, I'm a competition chef. I compete on the platforms against other chefs, and so in hindsight, to be sharp, man, if a dude wanted to be in the NFL, he working out catching balls every day. If a dude want to be a basketball player, I'm sure he's working on his drop step and he's shooting free throws every day. Somebody wants to be a great singer, they in that booth every day. I want to be a dope chef, I'm in the kitchen every day. And so, like, there is no real favorite because I just like interacting with food. And so I challenge myself to basically study other cuisines and cultures. And so sometimes, like, I love to cook Indian food, I would say. I love to cook Asian food. I love classic Southern food. I love seafood. I love the whole new twist of California cuisine. I like doing what's considered fusion, taking stuff that I learned in Italian methods of cooking and intertwining that with something that I've learned in the French style of cooking, and then trying to, in a sense, create my own kind of a repertoire. And so I've been able to just take everything that I've learned and then just kind of came up with an approach that I like to call simplicity with a twist. You know, it backfires sometimes being a credible chef because, you know, you want to showcase what you can do. Right? So y'all come over and I'm like, yo, you know what? Tonight, I'm going to make y'all some leek puree with some pickled fennel, with some scallops and, you know, something else. And you kind of like, pickled fennel, I'm really cool on that. You know what I mean? Leek puree, never heard that before. And so it's times where I be wanting to showcase what I can do. And then I find myself frying chicken, making macaroni and cheese because people just want to eat what they're familiar with. And so I be challenging people to get involved with other cultures, cuisines that, you know, just to display that whole myth, I should say, I'm sorry, of, you know, it's always that's not our food, that's white people food, right? What you mean it's white people food? Like, this is a grain that came out of the ground. This is anybody's food who wants to eat it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This isn't, I've never seen a sign on something that said, well, you know, let me be careful with that because I was going to say blacks only, but we have seen those signs before. I'm going to say that you've never went to a garden and seen that, hey, these strawberries can only be consumed by white people. This lamb right here, if a black person eats this, he's going to just pass away at 15 minutes after consumption. So I try to wake people up and say, hey, listen, let's go with, you know, let's get out of that mind frame. All this food is here for us.
Right.
Educate yourself. Start to eat things that you're unfamiliar with. If you don't know what something is, don't consider it belongs to another culture.
Right.
It belongs to all of us. You're just not familiar with it.
Well, my grandmother used to always say, she said, take a no thank you bite. You bite it, you don't like it, you don't have to eat any more of it, but it don't hurt to try it out.
I kind of like that. I actually, I'm going to take that from Grandma if y'all don't mind. Tell Granny I said thank you.
I definitely will tell her. I'm going to call her when we get done and let her know. But I want to ask you, like, do you enjoy catering the more upper echelon events, or do you prefer the events that may have a lower budget?
Um, honestly, uh, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's really no difference. It's pressure on my end both ways because hypothetically, I take nothing from you. Obviously, you was to call me tomorrow and say, Stu, I got $2,000. I'm trying to have an event for X, Y, and Z. And so I know that you probably picked over 10 or 15 caterers. Your aunt, she told you that she could fry the chicken. Your brother said he can handle the ribs. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's always trying to figure out a way to cut costs when it comes to food.
Right.
People will go and spend $1,000 on the outfit and then basically say don't worry about the food. They'll spend $10,000 for the DJ in the room, but then they try to cut costs on the food. So like,
Right.
I'm always honored when I get hired for an event because I know the mindset of what it takes, and then you know what I'm saying, the scrutiny is up. So you paid me $2,000. You're not famous, but you basically came up with $2,000, and you're expecting quality service. And so I have to put everything into it with you. That's going to be a pressure point for that.
Right.
Now, if I go and cook for the rich and famous, obviously I know that they have a standard that they're accustomed to. Because chances is they've been, you know, same scenario, weave through everybody they thought could do the event, and they chose me. And so no matter if it's the next door neighbor or if it happens to be Michael Jackson, I still have to perform no matter what. I can't say, okay, great, this for my next door neighbor, I can burn all of the chicken. She ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still gonna be like, yo, Stu, what happened? Like, I was expecting something. So to be completely honest with you, it's an equal balance. I get equally excited that I do for celebrities as I do for regular people, but I could honestly say that the scales tip a little bit more to the happiness with regular people simply because by me being a celebrity chef and being amongst the elite, I feel like I bring the experience. I feel like I make you feel famous because it's like, this is the dude who does it for my favorite entertainers. I now have him in my crib. So I'm able to do what they do, and I'm not saying that there's a monkey see, monkey do type of a feel, but just in the sense that I'm that attainable that oh, you know what, you're not famous, cool, keep your $1,500. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got $1,500, y'all want to see what I can do? I'm on my way. Right. They call, they might send a jet, y'all might send a lift. Yeah. Either way, I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I can agree with that. Kind of the same thing we on right now, because Smokin with Flint is mobile. You know, we do it out the car. We pull up on you, we smoke, we interview you, we listen to some music, we vibe. And just recently we expanded our wings, and that's how we even ended up in Las Vegas. You know, going out there to interview, you know, some friends that we know out there. So hopefully we can move around too and jug and get to interview people everywhere. Who knows? The sky's the limit.
At least.
No, definitely. I mean, you gotta stay focused and keep moving. And you know, I always like to say, you know, and again, this just speaks volumes to my mindset because, I mean, I didn't even know the backstory of the show, right? And it didn't even matter to me because I'm always on it when somebody wants to hear what I have to say because it's very important that a man is able to dictate his own narrative because if you don't, they'll create one for you.
Yes.
Right.
But at the same time, too, is that it wasn't like, oh, you know what, I only do radio shows. This ain't Charlamagne and them. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this ain't Ellen DeGeneres. This ain't Oprah. This ain't Wendy Williams. I mean, these is, you know, regular people who trying to grind. I'm on the phone with you the same way I'm on the phone with them. So the mindset of the hustle is always one of those things where, you know, sometimes people are so busy trying to convince people how things look like we trying to sell the image of this. And I can tell you, man, it ain't a lot of us left on earth that's really authentic. Like, I want y'all to know the story. I want y'all to know that I was putting in work that people, sometimes chefs will call me and say, Stu, how did you get to that level, man? Like, what did you do? And I was like, yo, for 2 years, I was working 3 jobs. Like, I basically went and signed up to have 3 jobs. My schedule was Monday through Saturday. I'm juggling all these jobs. Sunday was my only day off. I did that for 2 years. I was on TV and I was working at McDonald's. I'm on major platforms now, and I'm still going to go help people who got 3 followers. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not because I want to appear that I'm larger than life, and I know that some of these things probably could affect your brand, because if you're all that in a bag of chips, why are you doing this? But like, to me, I've always been the one who knows that everything is important and it all leads up to something. And so, like, yeah, I could tell this person no, but at the end of the day, that could be the interview to break that person out. I could tell that person that that budget is too small, but that could be the person that could call me next year and tell me they got $100,000 and they ready to get married. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like,
yes,
sometimes you just gotta be authentic to you. You know what I mean? I'm not saying lower yourself, lower your value. You should have some sense of a standard within your own thing. But I can tell you, there's a lot of times people say, man, I wouldn't have did that. Well, then don't expect to get what I got if you ain't willing to do what I did.
Right.
Don't respect my results if you didn't put the grind and time into it. Yeah, I studied. That's why I got a perfect A on the test. You ain't studied. And it showed.
Yeah,
see, you thought you cooking for celebrities, how you gonna work at McDonald's? My mindset was McDonald's was the most successful restaurant in the world.
Yes, it was.
Why wouldn't I work at McDonald's?
right.
I ain't there for the food. I'm there for the business model, because you got a hamburger place that I think that you probably feel like got a better hamburger than McDonald's, right? And if I ask you, is your hamburger place and McDonald's place, let's put the net worths of this, and then you'll realize that your favorite place really ain't making no noise with a better burger than somebody whose burger isn't all that. And everywhere you look, you see one of these joints. So
they
you know what I'm saying?
They hustle.
McDonald's was the first fast food burger joint. The first one. So it's still strong, going strong.
Man,
all facts.
And look what it bred. It bred a star. We talking to him.
Right.
He started there.
Yeah, no, listen, man. I used to be in there. I was working at one of the only 4-star restaurants in Atlanta called Table 1280. Mm-hmm. I was the chef de, I'm sorry, not the chef de cuisine, I'm sorry. I was the garmager. I was also saute, and then I was the lead banquet chef. Oh, and so, like, they was prestigious titles, you know what I'm saying? Like, this restaurant, man, if you couldn't keep up in 3 days, they fired you. This is like the equivalent to Gordon Ramsay, like where the executive chef stands right there in front of y'all, and as people are getting set, he's firing off their dish, and so everything is timed. He know that when that salad goes to that table, start the dish, because when they finish that salad in 8 minutes, we want to have their food for them. So it's a real high-paced place, fine dining, risotto, duck, gold stuff. I mean, ingredients that I've never seen before. Same time, I was working at Turner Broadcasting as a line cook over there. And, I mean, I was cooking for celebrities. I had Lunel coming to my house. I had Michael Keith from 112 coming to my house. I mean, I did Bobby Valentino listening party. I did Black Rob listening party. And, like, all this was going on. And I was working at McDonald's on Saturday mornings from 7 to 11. And they just was like, what in the hell is going on?
Like, why you not in the bed?
No, not at all, man. Like, I need this banquet experience. I need this line cook experience. I need this garmager experience. I need to basically, you know what I'm saying, learn how to manage restaurants. Like, I eat, sleep, and breathe this, man. So it's nothing that I wouldn't be willing to do. I just talked to a friend today about, like, you know, relaunching the whole music thing, and just, you know, I'm not even in the music industry. And I just started to think of, like, if I was, everything that I would be doing. And, like, I threw out my first thought. I said, here's my first thought of what to do. And it was about, I don't know, maybe a short story. Like, I literally wrote 35 things to do. And I said, this is just my first thought. I'll come back to you later. And, like, they looked at that and it was like, damn, this is a lot. I'm like, yeah. So write this list out and start doing things, because there's too many people who wait for favorable circumstances. And so that's another words of encouragement that I would love to give to the listeners. You know, you always got those type of people who will say, soon as I get this, then I'll be able to do that. Once I do that, then I can do this. And so I just like to come. I don't like to rain on parade sometimes, but at least if I rain on your parade, I can give you an umbrella. And I'll tell you, one of my favorite quotes is, he who waits for favorable circumstances will do just that. Wait. So there was a thousand things that I was